Without thoughts, you can't accomplish anything or become anyone in life. Keep a clear mind, keep your eyes open, pay attention to everything, everyone, including us. Never make us wanna know why? Excuses are tools used by incompetence, and I do mean incompetent individuals to build monuments of nothing. Therefore, you are nothing. Dirtbag nothing. Who cheese nothing.
I want the money, y'all want the fame, but y'all don't want to work hard for this shit though.
You can tell these niggas wasn't no good hustlers in the streets, man. They done brought that old crazy ass shit to the YouTube, man, for real.
Why everybody trying to be a motherfucker?
I cannot stress enough how much I don't give a fuck about what the next person is doing.
But like I keep telling y'all, man, being a real nigga is a way of life, man. When you a real nigga, you just be real because you know it's real.
You'll never meet another nigga like me, our mama. They say they can kill me with hurry up. Cause my son and my nephew gonna murder some.
Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and set that alert. Don't be a hater your whole life. Not your whole life, man.
Alright, what's up, y'all? Tri-Steve Bailey here, telling everybody to go subscribe to Trigger Man Tell Him TV. That's Trigger Man Tell Him TV. Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, y'all know what it is, man. This Trigger Man Tell Him TV. Yeah, that's right. The GMT podcast. So we stand for grown man talking. Over here, you entitled to your own opinion. Over here, we can always, and yes, I do mean always, damn it, disagree to agree and agree to disagree. Just as long as you voice your opinion respectfully, you are more than welcome to our chat. You are more than welcome to our channel, man. We all we got. We all we need. Y'all know what it is. It's a gang thing. What's popping with your relative?
Yeah, nothing much. Chilling on it, man. Just got finished watching a good little movie and shit. Yeah, time to get on these topics, man.
No, for shit show, man. I guess we gonna start this show, man. We ain't gonna have to drop no files today because I don't feel like no hater. Got my weekend just being so good. I just got home, man. I had to keep pushing the time back. But we are gonna be out here at 12, man. I'm letting y'all know that right goddamn there, man. But this is a GMT Hood report, a spin around the hip hop world where anything, yes I do mean anything, y'all, is possible. DJ, drop that beat.
I spin a grip on the mirror jeans and let 30K bust out the incense. You know all of my dogs on that savage shit. They be banging like they in Los Angeles. And the way I'm predicting that money coming, you might think I'm a fucking evangelist. And we don't need no labels or management. I'm living life like I'm scandalous. I might pull up on you, let the hammer hit. Mixing dirty, I feel like an alchemist. I just want the cash, my nigga. I just want the cash. I just want the cash, my nigga. I just want the cash.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar and Drake, man. It seems like the beef just can't leave, man. I think Kendrick had done his job in the Drake beef. First of all, man, he had made an imprint, man, because Drake seems to be bothered these days because people, all they want to ask him about is the Kendrick Lamar beef and nothing else, man. They don't care about his gambling. They don't care about nothing. Who is Jay? All they care about is you gonna fight bad nigga or what, man? I'm just saying half breed ass nigga. Like Drake getting that kind of love that Trigger Man got on his birthday, man. That broken love, man. I got broken love from a few people in real life. And a lot of y'all ignorant ass motherfuckers on YouTube. But anywho, let's just tap in, man. Yeah. Pop your shit, Tree. Drake says UMG ran campaign to give a false impression of not like us popularity, man. According to the Independent, Drizzy's legal team filed a pre-action petition in the Manhattan court on Monday, November the 25th, alleging that UMG used bots, payola, and other methods to inflate the chart-topping song. This is not a lawsuit, but the step required by New York State to secure information before officially defined. Quote, UNG did not rely on chance or even ordinary business practices, the docs read. It instead launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airways. The filer also alleges that the label pays Spotify to promote Not Like Us the users searching for unrelated songs and artists. Additionally, it claims UNG paid Apple to have Siri intentionally redirect users requesting songs from Drake's catalog instead of offering Not Like Us as a result. It also claims the company used bots to burnish the song number. Drake is asking the court to order UMG and Spotify together all relevant documents ahead of pending lawsuit. According to the report, UMG has so far refused to engage over the issue, telling Drake to sue Kendrick instead, man. While Kendrick has not responded, Top Dog Entertainment's Punch has seemingly addressed the filing, writing on shortly after the news hit. Now the rap street is done. Shaking my head. UNG responds to Variety, man. What's going on, Jay? I'm gonna let you have this topic first, man, because Kendrick, it seems like Drake acting like a light skinned nigga right now, man.
Yeah, very light skinned, man. Hey, first off, let's just say I believe Drake. Don't you do some of the same shit, bro? Like, nigga, it's a reason why Scorpion, when an album that new nigga don't even know nothing about this album, nigga, like that for real. Sold more than motherfucking me. Nothing was the same. Take care. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, just take a L and then move on, nigga. Drop music. And if you're talking about like suing, I would think that you would sue for a nigga falsely accused you of being a pedophile, right?
Yeah. No, real talk.
So
And
what the hell?
me, Jalen, personally, man. I just feel like, just like, I don't feel like the song was that impactful. I didn't know, me just personally. I just thought it was a cool diss song. I didn't think it was enough to make Drake go down or destroy Drake or anything like that, man. You know, I think social media pushing out a lot of narratives, bro. But I don't think it was a destroying song. It was just a friendly diss. That was friendly, really respectfully and shit. My nigga, was hot siding type of diss. It wasn't like no I'm putting my dick in your baby mama type shit. Like, for real.
Yeah, like honestly, bro, that's what's so crazy about it. Even though the accusations is crazy, and I think the worst diss records are the ones that people ain't really done went back and listened to. You know what I'm saying? Euphoria, Meet the Grams and shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga accused you of having a whole nother baby out there again. Nigga, same thing that Pusha T did and made your first son come out. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit. So it's like this nigga done really, you know what I'm saying, went a lot of routes with it, and instead of just, you know what I'm saying, like suing a nigga for defamation of character, suing a nigga for all this different shit you could say if you wanted to just be a sewer ass nigga. Because number one, I can't believe you even suing a nigga over a rap beef. And you ain't even suing a nigga, you suing your record label. The record label you under that you begging for millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions at that. They just gave you hundreds of millions of dollars, what, a couple years ago or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And then you still begging them for more money. So this the same record label that you deciding that you gonna sue? What kind of shit is this Drake, bro? Like, what is you doing, bro? Saying like this nigga gonna burn the machine that's gonna be behind his ass whenever he decide to drop some more music and shit like that, man. Cause you not, bro. The label ain't got nothing to do with whatever Kendrick put in that music, bro. That's one thing, bro. And he really, and if they just say they blew him up, man, bro, the people out here listening to that shit, it's people listening to that shit still, bro. That, you know what I'm saying? And really not like us ain't even really bumping as hard as Like That still. Like That still bumping harder than that. So I'm just saying, bro, like, if you really want to talk about like trying to kill the buzz, bro, like people fucking with this album that just came out now.
But let me ask you this, Jada. Can we honestly say that the Not Like Us has like just destroyed Drake? Like, has it destroyed his brand or anything like that? Can we just honestly like say that shit?
It's destroyed his ego. I can't say that it's destroyed his brand. I think Drake destroying his brand right now. That's what he doing. Yeah, Drake destroying his brand by moving too soon. You should have just stayed out the way and seen what this album was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to worry about because if you want to sue a nigga, sue the nigga. You can sue the nigga at any time, bro. Like, First off, let's see what this nigga gonna do with this album. Because this album, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it didn't mention Drake, but it still threw a couple little subliminals that you could tell was meant for Drake. So, you know what I'm saying? You could still be like, oh, this nigga just gaining shit off my buzz and shit and all that type of shit like that. You can have a real strong argument. And as long as you had stayed out the way, man, who knows how quickly this might have died. Like you say, like it's a lot of people that feel like if Kendrick wasn't rapping about Drake, wouldn't nobody know who the fuck he is, which is crazy as fuck. But at the same time, bro, he might have had an argument if he just stayed out the way and this shit flopped. I'm saying. So it's like you really were playing checkers when you should have been playing chess, bro. And now everybody looking at you like the snitch ass nigga, bro. Now you and 6ix9ine, bro. Y'all both got the same nickname. Y'all 69 guys out here snitching, bro. Out here trying to go get the police involved and lawyers and shit. And the crazy thing about it is you suing your record label. You suing the niggas you signed to. That cut you a check. So I don't know how this shit work, bro. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Drake,
I don't know, like, bro, this is what I don't know, man. With it be, bro, like, I never known anybody in the rap game that was beefing with anybody to put a lawsuit on in a rap beef, my nigga. Like this, like free game right here, my nigga. It's all in the game right here, my nigga. Like this the first time I ever heard any shit like this, bro.
Yeah, man, and he's saying that it's all about artificialating the not like us, bro. Like, man, number one, not like us just big because shit, motherfuckers got tired of Drake, bro. Motherfuckers been waiting for Drake to get humble, bro, for a minute, fool. I even feel like that shit to a certain degree. Drake ain't been humble, bro. Drake hop on people's shit pretty much still, you know what I'm saying? Niggas hold swags and shit. And people been letting them make it because, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bitches love Drake, bro. They listening to the music and shit. And this is some music that, you know what I'm saying? It's a good vibe to a certain degree, especially when you with your lady and shit, man. But at some point, man, I think this nigga got a little bit of beside himself, local. And he started rapping with 21 and started feeling like he was a little gangster and shit and grew that hair out. It was a rap for that nigga. It's like, and I think he done cut his hair now. Cause I looked at a couple clips of this little.
I don't know if it's safe to put like gangster as a label on it. Anybody in today's time, gangster mean different than our time, bro. So you know a lot of these niggas ain't like that.
But I'm saying like this nigga rapping that shit, fam. That nigga rapping that shit now, fam. I was telling you this a couple times before.
I ain't taking up for Drake, but I just think that's a bad excuse because the game fake any goddamn way. They even real
the game
or
fake,
forced to be real.
But you like you say, man, if you're a cartoon character in the beginning, you gotta be a cartoon character in the end. This nigga started out one way. This nigga started out a whole different conscious rapper, nigga, talking about like, you know what I'm saying, picnics and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, going to school with, you know what I'm saying, and getting A's on tests and shit, bro. Like, why you turning around and now you over here got sticks with 21 Savage and you 30 something, bro? Like, nah, fool. You too old to start feeling like you need to start being a gangster now, nigga. It's like, bro, you supposed to be raising your son up and everything like that and shit. And it's like, it's just a bad look for me for Drake, bro. And he's still rapping about how he need love and all these hoes ain't shit, bro. Like, how you started out rapping about that shit? You still rapping about that shit, bro? Like, damn, bro, you ain't got no bitches or something. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, these hoes doing you bad.
Ain't nothing wrong with them rapping about hoes ain't shit here. They rap about niggas who ain't shit. Goddamn.
No, but like, it's a difference
bro,
when you like, it's a future white.
Man, all these male rappers are being replaced with aggressive women, goddamn, disrespectful ass women, goddamn it. They don't know how to be women or even know how to show any kind of like concern on how to care for a nigga type shit, my nigga. So the game, like the game like that right now. Like these women are the shark nowadays and shit. So shit, the women were talking about it at one time. Shit, that nigga might could talk about it, but they still don't cover up him like going to file lawsuits and all this and that. Like nigga, like how much it make you like? Let's just think deeper. It make you think like, what was true that Kendrick Lamar said that goddamn you felt the need to address, my nigga, that you could address verbally. You did what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on that. And what I was meaning, like, is the way he do it, bro. Like, it's a Future way of doing it, and then it's the Drake way. Drake make you feel like this simp music, bro, to a certain degree. That's why I understand why certain niggas don't listen to the shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I even have a hard time with some of his songs, like listening to it. Like Marvin's Room is the biggest simp music that you'll ever hear. Go listen to it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then tell me if that's some real nigga shit or not. You know, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? As far as like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he should have addressed this shit in bars. He should have left it on wax. But this nigga suing shit and then not even really responding to a lot of shit with the like they say he responded because he did make like the Heart Part 6. Drake made a diss record using titles that Kendrick would usually use. And he say a lot of shit about, man, if I was a pedophile, they would lock me up already and shit like that. And he said, like he addressed some shit, bro. But it sounded so low energy. It sounded like he was ready to quit, bro. Like he was ready to quit already out the rip. So it was just like, if you really listen to that last song he put out with, as far as in the diss, it definitely sounded. It's definitely feeling like not like necessarily a guilty nigga, but a defeated nigga, bro. Like a very defeated ass person at that point. So that's what I'm looking at. I think we'll be looking at with Drake, bro. A nigga that don't really know what to say on wax about Kendrick. That's gonna make it sound good, bro. Like I really feel like he just let it go and start making music again. Make the music that you make and say fuck Kendrick.
Hey, and sometimes you gotta do that, Jalen. Sometimes you gotta say, nigga, like Kendrick like that, my nigga. He come from there, my nigga. You know, like that not like us carry more energy than people realize and shit, my nigga. This nigga come from a battle background and shit, my nigga. This ain't Meek Mill come from a battle background, but shit, we only heard Meek Mill, like we only seen that nigga on maybe one or two goddamn me things or maybe three things, man. This nigga love to do this shit, my nigga. Like, he got a passion for destroying nigga, no matter who it is, my nigga. You ain't with me, nigga. You against me type of mentality. And I do like that about Kendrick Lamar. But Drake, like, I'm like you, man. Drake should just go back to making music, bro. And, like, I don't think the beat killed his image. I think what's killing his image and his career now is all the filing the lawsuits and all that, my nigga. Like, you can't show no, like, that's the first sign, bro. You can't show no nigga that you bothered by anything that you doing, my nigga. Because once you let a nigga or a bitch know that you bothered, my nigga, and shit, you give them power. Fuck expressing your shit. Don't even pay no mind, my nigga. Sometimes you just gotta show you ain't bothered about it, my nigga. And Drake, he don't know that because that's a common sense and something you develop over going through a natural life and a regular life. And Drake being, as far as I know, wealthy and on TV and had a little money all his life and shit. He ain't never had to go through anything like that to where he was a nigga who from the street and from the struggle and he gotta make a certain decision on how to play it and shit. Everything being Candyland and Disneyland for him, bro. Yeah, Fairport type shit, my nigga. This shit real life shit. Nigga when a nigga come at you, when a nigga look at you as competition, nigga, you dog food. You the op, my nigga. Just real talk.
Now I will say that they do say that Drake do come from a rough background, but you know, like when he started acting and shit, he got he got a
Yeah,
check. So you know what I'm saying? Let's just
yeah,
say,
I'm trying to figure out what kind of rough background he came from. Jay, that nigga been on TV almost all his life. What you mean?
yeah, like I'm just saying, like when he was coming up, let's just say, because you know them early years do kind of develop a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say about the time he was like 10, 12 is when he kind of moved to a different neighborhood and shit like that. Instead of like,
Man, that niggas, some niggas eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because that's all they eat, and some niggas eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because they want one.
yeah, most definitely. I understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, yeah, he might not understand that to that extreme level, but it is like, you know what I'm saying? Like they say, it is a little bit of he experienced that element to a little bit. It's just not the same as agree like having it your whole life, really going through them like because they say that the early years really develop you, but I also think like them preview blessing, whatever they call it, the puberty years, you know what I'm saying, and them puberty years really, you know what I'm saying, develop you a certain way when it comes to like manhood and shit. And now, I mean, and that's crazy to say when you talk about like 12 and 13 and 14 years old, but You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit can make you or break you, like the decisions that you choose to make with your mind and shit as a child, bro. And I think when he went into acting, it was
but
like
look,
a lot comfortable. Huh?
But look, relative, you can look at these pictures right now and tell these niggas ain't from the same lifestyle. I mean, hell, that nigga goddamn Kendrick look like he don't be into some shit. Drake look like he been living good all his life.
Yeah, most definitely. I have that argument too all the time, like I say, because it's not always necessarily the where a nigga at. It's mentality as well. Like Drake could have been in the hood all his life, and I think he would have still been the same type of nigga, bro. It's just
I don't
what's
know
in
about
you
that.
sometimes. I believe so. He would have been inside. He wouldn't have really been outside like that, bro. This nigga would have been, you know what I'm saying? He probably still found a way to be acting and rapping and shit, because, bro, he good at that.
I'm just saying, I don't know about that. I know some dangerous yellow ass niggas from the hood, nigga. I know some dangerous bright niggas.
Yeah, but that's them, bro. That's in them, bro. Like I say, it's not always about where you come from. Sometimes it's about what's in you and what's not.
Nah, for sure.
And I don't think Drake just ever would have had it in him, bro. That's just me. That's me personally, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He want to be liked too much. Like he want that acceptance. And that's what's gonna fuck him up every time. It's because that's what he fought so hard for, and the fact that somebody is kind of shattering the image of who he think he is getting hard to cope, nigga. That's what that's just honestly my opinion of the shit. Now I could be wrong and shit, because I don't know this nigga personally, of course. But man, you can just tell, bro, like when you, because I'm watching this nigga come up in the game, and that nigga was definitely insecure about shit. And I ain't even know all the behind the scenes shit that I know now. So it's like when you put in the behind the scenes shit, niggas treating them certain type of ways, and you know what I'm saying, pretty much acting like he was just a nerd type shit. Yeah, I see why this nigga, you know what I'm saying, is the way he is now. Like, it makes sense. But the whole like Drake shit, I mean, like when Kendrick and him first, like the beef really started over the Control verse. Kendrick just rapping, bro. Like, if anybody go listen to that Control verse, that nigga ain't say nothing crazy about Drake. But Drake just, oh man, he came up to me and told me it was love, bro. So it's like, you should have really just stood on that shit, bro. Like, what you mean? Like, you talking gangster and shit, bro. Like, are we rapping? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think when Drake did that shit, it just fucked up the whole vibe of everything, bro. Like, they could have been just cool on some rapping shit, had a rap beef, and being able to still get money together and shit. You see them niggas on the album on Kendrick, the Good Kid, Mad City, Poetic Justice, nigga. They on a song together. Yeah. on Drake, Take Care. Kendrick got a whole song on that bitch by himself. So that nigga started out cool. It's just the way you handle shit, bro. Like, and some people say, well, you shouldn't be dissing niggas and shit, but it's not the same dissing. It's not like niggas in drill music and shit. This is a rap beef. This is between two niggas that feel like they really lyrical and they trying to go at it. This is more like some KRS-One versus one of them niggas type shit. LL Cool J versus Cannabis type shit. This is not no.
That shit was competitive. This shit ain't competitive, bro, at all.
Because they ain't rapping about, they ain't rapping to rap, bro. They rapping to tear each other down type shit. Like, if they was actually, if they had went at it the right way.
Time out, fam. We gonna disagree on that. So, me personally, I think every rap beef was to be the end of nigga career, bro. Tear a nigga down, bro. I don't know no rap beef that been just friendly competition, bro. It's to end your career, bro.
Yeah, and on the aspect of like, I'm gonna be hotter than you at the end of this shit. Yeah, but it's not like to really have no real malice or anger and fight type shit. Because you see a lot of niggas,
bro. I think it is, bro. I disagree, bro. I think niggas who rap beef, man, even from the KRS-Ones and the LL Cool J, man, they trying to destroy you, my nigga. Get quit rapping, nigga, because you can't fuck with me type shit, bro. That's my opinion.
Hey, you might be right though, because I mean, you kind of gotta have an ego in this shit when you're talking about rapping and shit.
50 Cent and Ja Rule. Look what Tupac did to Biggie. Look what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. Ja Rule was the hottest singing ass, rapping ass nigga.
Yeah, but that shit went to the streets a lot too, especially with 50 Cent and Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get stabbed up by niggas around you and shit, like all type of shit like that. Niggas from your side supposedly snatched up one of his chains and shit. Like,
And
so
allegedly, Ja Rule claimed he whooped 50 Cent's ass. So, I don't know. So,
man, I definitely believe that was cap. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that nigga that would hang around him, whatever the little black child nigga. You know what I'm saying? That nigga definitely looked like he was a poking niggas with shit type shit. Like, yeah, he definitely probably had a little knife or something on him and got the popping, poking up some shit, shanking shit. But as far, like I say, as far as some of them beasts, like some of that shit got a street element to it. So I definitely get where you coming from on that aspect. Like even Tupac, this nigga got shot in the studio right down the elevator from this nigga. Then he asked you, he feel like you in tune with the streets out there, and you can't even say who it was.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Like I say, Biggie probably looking at it like, hey, this nigga, this ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't playing in them politics.
And Tupac looking at it like, nigga, you say you that nigga out here and this and that, nigga, you supposed to, and you fuck with me, nigga. We need to handle that. You don't know who shot me, nigga, but you that nigga around here, nigga. Y'all nigga quit fake rapping.
Yeah, so I could definitely agree. I could agree with those aspects of it, and maybe even if you go back to like I said, the LL Cool J's and shit. Yeah, maybe they really did have real animosity, but it's still supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, put on wax, nigga. Like niggas ain't supposed to be talking about, oh, I'm not going at you in the song and shit. You know what I'm saying? Woo, unless you just don't do that at all.
And it's kind of like what Carlos, salute to Carlos Miller. It's like what I watched an interview with Carlos Miller, and he was talking about the difference between a Master P and a Jay-Z and shit. He said, hell, Jay-Z, he don't know if Jay-Z really sold dope and was the nigga like that. He said, because everything about glory and fame and this and that. He said, but when you listen to How to Cook Crack or goddamn me Master P song, goddamn me, you like, oh, this nigga really doing that shit, my nigga. Like, for real. Like, that nigga know what he talking about, that shit, my
Yeah,
nigga.
man, that
So,
nigga definitely gave a picture. Yeah.
So, I'm just saying.
But like I say, some people can rap on that element like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they really doing shit, and then some people, you know what I'm saying, they probably just watching shit. You know what I'm saying, on the sidelines watching shit and doing shit like that. And maybe they might help a nigga do some shit, sell a little bit, but they ain't really in the like they ain't a street nigga. This ain't the only way that they gonna make money or the only way they gonna eat. Like they ain't fully invested.
Nah,
So
for shit.
you know what I'm saying? So I think that's why I kind of say I could look at Drake kind of being one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Kind of them being around, hanging around niggas and shit, being around maybe a little bit, but not fully invested because, like I said, he a star. You know what I'm saying? He was always knowing where he was gonna be at in this shit, where his role in all that shit played, and like he probably had some real partners that maybe, unless they was extorting his ass, that was like, all right, you stay on that route, you can come fuck with us and shit, but you know what I'm saying? You stay on that route and do your shit. Because, like I say, what's the nigga top 5 already talking about smoking with Kendrick, a couple other niggas. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. It's going crazy right now.
You had some of them out ago, but Kendrick just ain't ruffling feathers on small fry, man. He fucking with legends out here, man. Snoop Dogg responds, y'all, man. Let's see what Snoop Dogg had to see. Let's see how, and I ain't ready yet, so I can't tell y'all what Snoop Dogg say, man. Snoop Dogg, according to this article, Snoop Dogg responds to Kendrick Lamar's line about him on GNX, man, on the track title, which nods to a Compton mural of Kendrick being defaced by Drake fan earlier this year. Winner shares the thoughts on Snoop Dogg's support on the Sixth God, man. Snoop posted, Taylor made, I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't, oh yeah, this is what he said. I prayed it was the edibles. I couldn't believe it. It was only right for me to let it go. He writes, indicate that he had since gotten over the perceived slight. Taylor made is of course a reference to Drake's controversial diss song Taylor made freestyle, which featured AI generated vocals from Snoop Dogg and Tupac, two of Kendrick's favorite artists, man. After the song released, the Dogfather posted a video of his somewhat bemused reaction in which he said, They did what, when, how? Are you sure? Y'all have a good night. Last. Why everybody calling my phone, blowing me up? He later appeared to co-sign the track, which has since been taken down to a legal threat from Tupac's estate by posting it in Instagram stories and writing 90s hip hop forever, man. On Friday, November the 27th, Uncle Snoop responded to Kendrick praising the album in the mid that yes, it really was the edibles that was responsible for his Drizzy praise, man. What you think about it, Jay? I'm gonna let you tap in on it, man. With Snoop being a bigger man and saying, man, I ain't gonna engage with the little homie. I understand where he coming from, man, because if we LA, or was it one of these Snoop don't want no smoke with this nigga because he might know too much about it.
Shit, I really can't tell you which side of it. I really want to say it's more of him being a bigger man and feeling like Kendrick really the homie, and he stamped him that he was the next up for the West Coast and all that shit. And when Kendrick did like what it might have been with Good Kid, Mad City after he had dropped the shit, he had did some concert in LA, and that nigga definitely gave him the torch and shit. So I think that he didn't want to kind of go back on that. And as well as, you know what I'm saying, it is kind of wild for you to, you know what I'm saying, share that shit and kind of be like, you need to respond. When this nigga using an AI version of you and he using an AI version of Tupac, and like to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, include myself, it's like, you gotta be one crazy ass nigga to feel like you can do that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, come on, like, this is Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake ain't necessarily, you know what I'm saying, like I say, ever established himself to be, even like, he ain't never tried to cover nothing of Pac's. I ain't never really heard him mention Pac in no music. I don't even think him and Snoop got a song together. And he put y'all on AI and put them on, and put y'all niggas on his song. That shit wild, bro. And I think that shouldn't even, you should have been first off checking that nigga type shit. Like, where nigga, you gonna have to give me some money, nigga. What you doing? Putting me on an AI, nigga. You could have reached out and been like, hey, you want to do this song, nigga? Cause we waiting on Kendrick to come outside, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I would have respected that move, type shit, in my opinion. But I don't know, man. It's like I can't really blame Kendrick for being mad about that shit. And I'm glad that Snoop kind of understood that shit.
So a part of you don't think like Snoop should have called him up and said, "Say, little nigga, I praise who I praise, my nigga. You know I'm on your team, nigga. Don't go against me on no Instagram or anything like that, my nigga. You don't
I
want
mean,
me
as a man type shit with that pride and that ego,
I'm just
I'm
asking.
surprised he didn't, huh?
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying, like, like I say, as a man and shit on it, I'm surprised he didn't, type shit, just because the ego is always strong with us, you know what I'm saying? Especially like a strong alpha man type shit with that mindset. Like, you ain't gonna talk to me in kind of way, you ain't gonna just check me and shit. But Snoop done already showed that like he'll fold on some shit, bro. Like when them niggas clapped his goddamn trailer out there in New York back in the whole West Coast versus first off, y'all gotta remember he was on the award talking about, yeah, I ain't got no love for Snoop and Snoop and Dr. Dre. You ain't got no love for us, nigga. It is what it is then. Like type shit. So he said that shit. Then you come to New York shooting a video like you kicking down they buildings and shit. All that type of shit. And then when niggas shoot up your trailer, oh man, them my homeboys, man. It's all love, bro. It's all love, bro. That's kind of wild to me as a nigga that was, you know what I'm saying? Or what, rolling 20? He was rolling 20 clip, I think.
I don't know. He a Long Beach Crip, whatever Long Beach.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's long, but I think he rolling 20s. I'm not sure.
I don't think he rolling 20 though. He Long Beach Gangster Crip, if I'm not mistaken.
Like I said, I'm not all the way sure, but at the end of the day, that's what I'm saying. This nigga is definitely a crip, a gangster. You know what I'm saying? At least he always done. He ain't never not stopped claiming that shit even to this day. So to me, it's wild for you to, you know what I'm saying, be in a situation like that, and the first thing you saying to them, my homeboys, they done shot at you in Daz and Corrupt. And you know what I'm saying? It's wild to me. So that's that type of shit right there. Just show me that he not necessarily strong on no conflict.
He rolling 20. He rolling 20s.
That's what I was thinking. But like I was saying, yeah, I don't think that show really a character of a nigga that's really gonna stand on some business. You know what I'm saying? Because I be damned if I'm saying some niggas my partners and they done shot at me, and I'm still living. So that's just how I think of it. Like, I don't think Snoop really gonna, you know what I'm saying, take it there. I don't
But
think
I ain't
Snoop gonna
man.
kill someone or let nothing die.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. My nigga said it, man. Nah, I think Snoop, like, I salute Snoop for taking, because we talk about big homies and shit, how big homies should carry themselves, man. And this was like a staple of a big homie, like saying, like, man, I'm gonna let the little homie get his shot, because it don't kill Snoop. Whatever you say about me don't kill my brand, nigga. I'm made man, nigga. Shit, I'm gonna eat regardless, man. All you can say is a little slick shit, but you know what I'm saying. If I got time to go in there and play around with you, I say this and I say that, man. But what good is it for our city and shit? If me and you start beefing, this shit might could turn into some Crip and Blood shit or something like that. You just never know.
You definitely right. And I'm not really condemning him for what the movie made, and really not condemning Snoop at all, because Snoop was still like one of the favorites to me, you know what I'm saying, as far as, you know what I'm saying, just in the game, period, West Coast rap, whatever you want to call it, bro. Like, all that shit, bro. His presence, his demeanor, bro. I like the personality of Snoop, all that shit. So I don't like really criticize him to like just be down on the nigga, but this is just how I would act in the situation. I feel like in a lot of ways, I can see why Pac feel like that nigga betrayed him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can see where in like his like when he was going through the shit with Suge, man, that nigga wasn't really all that extra aggressive. That nigga made the pimp slap song and shit like that. But anytime it was like real smoke, like felt like that nigga was finna get assassinated, or what was it, at the BET Awards one time, way back. Bro, that nigga down there ready to cry. So I'm just saying, bro, like, I'm not just trying to, you know what I'm saying, down that nigga, bro. I'm just being right. When he done never been put on some pressure, bro, Snoop ain't really been a nigga that stood on business, bro. That's in the movies, nigga. My nigga in the movies, yeah, shit, baby boy, nigga standing on business. In real life, that nigga was Jody, nigga, shit.
What you say? Snoop ain't the right business decisions, goddamn you.
Yeah, he made all the right business decisions every time. He never ain't out. That nigga ain't crashing out for shit. I'm gonna say that right now. He ain't crashing out for shit.
Nah, for shit show. That's crazy though, man. But you know what I'm saying? I got salute for if you say you the big homie, act like a big homie. And I just want to salute him after reading it, man. That he took, like, he even took it like, yeah, it was the edibles, little homie. You right, my bad. I'll trip that. That's the way telling Kendrick Lamar, I tripped out, bro. You right, my nigga, was the edibles.
I just think they like Kendrick right in that situation, bro. Like, I ain't really trying to boost Kendrick too hard either, because
Nah, he right. He
in this
right.
talk, because in this talk that we doing and everything that's been going on about this beef, people done got real polarized in it. And I'm a Kendrick fan for sure, but at the same time, I'm not so big of a Kendrick fan. Like, I'm not fucking with Drake. I don't listen to none of Drake shit, woo, none of that shit, bro. I probably listen to Drake more than I listen to Kendrick, to be 100 with you, because you know what I'm saying. Number one, Kendrick don't drop like Drake. And shit, Drake got music for everything. Like I say, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's enough. He gonna work with enough people. Like, Kendrick don't work with people in the industry really like that. Like, he worked with TDE, with the people on that label, West Coast motherfuckers, and like you'll catch him popping out every once in a while with certain people. But that nigga ain't just making music with everybody in the industry. That was wild. I didn't even think the nigga would make a song with Kodak when he had that whole album, the last album. He had Kodak on 2 songs. I like, damn, okay, Kodak on this bit. You know what I'm saying? He should have been talking to that nigga about stop the drugs and shit, but I guess he couldn't say nothing to the nigga or something. I don't know. But yeah, I just think that these niggas done got too polarized about it, and it's a lot of talk where it's like you can't be critical of Kendrick, or you can't be critical of Drake if you're on one side and shit. And like, to me, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna say, you know what I'm saying, Kendrick won this shit. Kendrick been right on most of the shit that he been speaking on in the raps and shit. And Drake, you know what I'm saying, he really been handling this shit kind of like femininely, bro, like real femininely, because you know what I'm saying, like, I really think Kendrick would have went with a straight rap beef and left it on some rapping shit. And you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about who, you know what I'm saying, who this and that, but let's not put the families in it. Let's not do this, that, and the third. And I think when Drake did that shit to Kendrick, it was like, fuck it. I'm taking the gloves off, nigga, and I'm getting real dirty with it, with this shit. And that nigga made a song straight to your son type shit. Like, nigga, I don't know. Once the nigga made a song saying all this shit about, you know what I'm saying, this to my son and shit, and how he a better man than me and all this different shit, like that type of shit. Oh, bro, I would have been, nigga, it would have been over with for the rapping. Like, come on, Kendrick. Yeah, don't worry about it. We gonna be in, like Drake been saying all this shit about he gonna be in Compton and shit and doing shows and shit. All right. I'd have been doing that shit for real, nigga. We would have had to, we would have to crash out for real, bro. Cause you know what I'm saying? There's some things you just don't do, nigga. Making songs like that more to like when this nigga get older, bro, he gonna hear that shit. That's the shit that's crazy about all this shit. It's like kids get older, you know what I'm saying? Like it's Kendrick kids gotta hear Drake talk about how, you know what I'm saying, that his manager or his homie or whatever it is his real dad and all this type of shit that they done said, bro. This the shit they gonna hear when they get older, bro. That shit is wild, bro. And people don't think about this shit when they make music, bro. But shit, this shit can live on forever, man. Type shit. And like Adonis, man, number one, you gotta hear one nigga kind of put you out there, like you wasn't even in the limelight, and a nigga just say, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? Drake got a son named Adonis and shit." Oh shit! Now this nigga just bringing this nigga out, putting him in commercials and shit. Like, Drake, you kind of look bad when these type of things happen, bro. You done made like you had two niggas make you look real bad, bro.
We're gonna pray for Drake, man. Hope he get together. I don't think Drake career over, and I don't think the Kendrick Lamar. I think it brought attention to him, made niggas laugh at him, and not take him serious. But I think once you got a certain fan core, that shit don't even motherfucking matter anymore, bro.
Yeah, you definitely right, man. Like I say, because there's people that's not gonna stop listening to Drake regardless. They waiting on this nigga to drop. They really wishing that he would go and drop and do something. They hate the fact that this nigga suing right now. They probably gonna justify it and everything in the comments. Oh man, Drake, he should because woo woo woo. And they really just boosting up Drake. I mean Kendrick and all that shit. Kendrick suck, bro. That shit mid, bro. All that shit. But at the same time, bro, them niggas really wishing this nigga would just make some music. Cause even I'm wishing that, bro. I wish the nigga, if he just like, if you can't beat Kendrick in his game, bro, go play your own game. Go get on the charts, nigga. Go make some music and get on the charts, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about none of that shit after that, bro. They gonna be like, oh yeah, Drake is back.
Nah, for shit, show you right. I can't disagree with you on that, man. But in closing, bro, wrap this shit up, bro.
Really yeah, man, shit. That's really it, man. I don't really, you know what I'm saying, hit the nail on the head with this whole subject, man. Shit, this nigga need to go back and make some music.
Jalen did hit it. Even though I disagree with you on some of that shit, you did do that, man.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, shit, I think Kendrick, like I say, he just needs to keep on riding the wave, you know what I'm saying? Cause like Kendrick always to me has been a better artist. It's not artist, but rapper and like lyricist than Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake is the better artist. Drake is the better, you know what I'm saying, like suited to be marketed to the people and shit. Cause if Kendrick was on his like the time he wanna be on, bro, everybody be bored with the music. Most people be bored with the music. Most people ain't trying to hear a nigga preaching to you all the time and speaking on that black power shit. That shit is only palatable to niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I fucks with the nigga, cause you know what I'm saying. He can give me that dose of that type of energy that I need from time to time. But he not for everybody. So you know what I'm saying. He always gonna be respected in a certain way of, you know what I'm saying, certain niggas in the culture. But he not for everybody type shit. He only doing this shit like he doing it right now. Like he ain't never made a West Coast album. He making this West Coast album. He trying to show motherfuckers like people that had a lot of shit to say about Kendrick. He trying to show you like I can do it any kind of way I want to do it. Nigga, I can make songs that slap. I can still throw my little shit in there here and there, and I'ma still check all these niggas and show y'all, nigga, I'm the one. They not. I've been the one. And he proving it so far right now, and ain't nobody shutting that shit down. Until they do, hey, might as well just say Kendrick the GOAT. That's what I've been saying, Kendrick the motherfucking GOAT.
Nah, for shit, sure. I respect that, man. But love you,
but fam, I'm out.
You coming up here.
Yeah, I love you. Y'all have a good one out there.
For shit, show, man. Salute to the people who in the chat, man. If y'all ain't hit that like button, hit that like button. If y'all haven't set y'all notifications, set y'all notifications. And remember me, Replacing me is easy, but finding another vibe like mine is totally impossible. Y'all never meet another nigga like Trigger, I promise. And I'm out, man. Good night.
I gotta keep on.
You gotta keep on.
They gotta keep on.
We gotta keep on.
All night, Rick Flair.
Walking through the valley of the shadow of death. All the kings and queens gone, ain't no royalty left. Pledge allegiance to the flag, spilling blood on our white tee. If black lives matter, why we still ain't free? They say the devil walked the earth just to kill and destroy. You gotta think about your actions, man. Life ain't a toy. Just count your blessings, they gon' hate it. Gotta watch out for the snakes, they only come around just to eat off your plate. They say the dope game crazy, rap game tripping, rappers dying every day. Say them ops call them slipping, campaigning for elections till niggas feel disrespected. Niggas checking deposits that leave them leaked up, injected. Look at the money, ain't it funny? You can't take that shit with your clothes, casket at the funeral. Face on the picture, we know you watching, see you looking, niggas stay in the bushes. Don't you make it make sense, my niggas, keep on, keep on. You gotta keep on.